Life can often feel like a winding path, complete with moments of darkness where it seems like our struggles are never ending, and our solutions just out of reach. But here's something comforting. During these quiet times, God is often working behind the scenes, crafting blessings that will leave us in awe when they finally unfold. It's perfectly normal to wonder why, if God is involved, He doesn't swiftly resolve all our issues. The answer is that God's presence doesn't need a grand announcement. His influence is subtle yet powerful. God is acutely aware of the plans He has for us, often executing them in ways we can't readily see. He maneuvers different elements in our lives, opening doors we didn't know existed, bringing people into our lives at just the right moment, and closing off paths that weren't meant for us. While we wait, He is actively preparing us for what's coming next. One of the most reassuring aspects of divine timing is that it aligns not with our schedules, but with God's perfect plan. When we feel like nothing is moving forward, remember that God is working on the breakthrough we've been praying for in the background. The blessings that arrive will be a direct result of His diligent efforts in our lives. Faith is about trusting that, even when we can't see God's hand at work, He is weaving circumstances together in amazing ways, setting the stage for new opportunities and growth when we least expect them. It's crucial to stay ready. Our faith must remain strong, even when the future seems uncertain. God never promised a journey free from difficulties, but He did promise to walk alongside us through it all. When those unexpected but perfectly timed moments of surprise come, it will all make sense. It's not about our timing, it's about God's perfect plan. Learning to embrace the silent workings of God can profoundly shape our lives. In times of doubt or hardship, it's common to question where God is and why He doesn't show up as we expect. We often look for signs and wish for tangible proof of His involvement. Yet God's work typically happens in quiet, unnoticed ways, requiring no big fanfare or attention. Think of a seed buried in the ground. It may seem lifeless at first, but beneath the surface, it's undergoing a transformative process. Just like that seed, God is tirelessly working in our lives, shifting things in the background to get us ready for what lies ahead, even when we might not be aware of it. Feeling discouraged during times of waiting is completely natural, but we should remember that God doesn't need to shout to make His presence known. His influence runs deep, even in the most unassuming moments. During these quieter phases, God is shaping our character, strengthening our faith, and preparing us for blessings that go beyond what we can imagine. It's these silent times that truly fortify our trust in Him. Let's face it, we might not see immediate miracles, answered prayers, or quick fixes for our problems, but that doesn't mean God isn't at work. Often it's during these quiet moments that we grow the most, learning to lean on Him even when we can't see the road ahead. Just because we can't see tangible results doesn't mean God isn't present or active in our lives. His quiet work signifies His supreme authority. He doesn't need our approval, acknowledgement, or even our understanding to carry out His plans. His ways are beyond our grasp, and His designs are larger than we can comprehend. Accepting this can be tough, especially when we're eager for a sign or a breakthrough. But we need to trust in God's perfect timing. That silence isn't just an emptiness. It's often a setup for something monumental. While we wait, God is busy orchestrating people, situations, and opportunities that will align just when they are needed. His timing is always spot on, never too early, never too late. Silence can feel a bit unsettling, especially in a world that thrives on instant results. But with God, the rhythm is different, and it calls for a little patience and a lot of trust.